friends, my name is Tiffany. I am a fat yoga teacher trying to make yoga more accessible to everybody. And I'm so excited that you're here even when I have COVID. And I'm really not able to be producing yoga flows because as you'll see as I'm kind of, my breath is just not there right now. But I do want to produce this work because I think it's important, and I was already planning on doing these videos. I wanted to do them with a yoga practice. However, that is not the case for me. So we are just going to go through the next limb of yoga, which is asana. I spoke about it briefly yesterday, and asana is the physical practice of yoga. So let's just go over it a little bit. Asanas, the postures practiced in yoga, comprise of the third limb. In this yogic view, the body is a temple of spirit, the care of which is an important stage of our spiritual growth. Through the practice of asanas, we will develop the habit of discipline and the ability to concentrate, both of which are necessary for meditation. So, asana, let's just talk about it. Asana, every single, pose in Sanskrit is finished with the word asana. So things like Baddha-Konasana, Bakasana, Malasana. So it's mal, and then asana. So it's like, squat pose is essentially what it breaks down to. So when you're talking about any type of pose, Jani Ushur Shashana, I'm not saying these correctly, that's where the term asana comes in. So if you didn't know, asana wasn't really a thing in yoga up until maybe, a couple 100 years ago, something like that. The only pose in yoga was one pose. It was the easy sit pose. Leading up to this, it was just breathing. You would sit, you would close your eyes, you would breathe. And people wanted to do this for a long period of time. Well, they would get tired. And so they decided, well, let's add some asana, because if we could add a physical practice, we could gain strength so we could sit longer and we could breathe better, even for longer periods of time. And so I think that's a really important thing to know, is because we practice yoga to feel good in our bodies and to be able to meditate, essentially. That's kind of like the ultimate goal for previous practitioners. It was to just meditate. And now yoga has turned into something like these weird peak poses that nobody can really achieve unless you have superior flexibility, and it just looks like it's just unreachable, to even be able to practice in that way. And I just want you to know, that's not real. Real people are doing those poses, don't get me wrong. But physical practice in the studio, physical practice in any other type of setting where you are basically, oh my God, my nose. You are just, moving through the flow of practice. That's only so that you can get strong enough so that you can sit and meditate for longer. And a lot of people are like, I can't meditate, it's not my thing. Everybody feels that way. Let me just tell you that. And when I went to do my yoga teacher training, we had to meditate for an hour on one of the modules. And we went over meditation, and meditating for an hour was like a Sunday practice. And we were all kind of nervous about it. But it wasn't a guided practice either. It was tap into the breath, get comfortable, and think. There wasn't a lot to go off of there. And so we were kind of in this place of just feeling lost, but then we were meditating long enough to where we found ourselves. So it's a really cool practice. If you ever have that amount of time where you're I don't know what to do, try meditating for an hour. Try it. And genuinely try it. Do not look at the timer. completely be in your body. So I just feel like it's so interesting how it all goes to meditation. That's what yoga really is about. So, all right, that's it for me today, friends. I appreciate you. I love you. And let's move on to the next one tomorrow. I'll see you then. Bye.